SG David Lewis Rubongoya gwetulina lero waliwo enteekateeka empya eza National Unity Platform People Power ezitongozeddwa oba ezirangiriddwa lunaku olwaleero ez'okutalaga eggwanga Uganda okuggyako General Museveni. Njagala okkirize tusobole tufune ebigambo bya Secretary General Lewis Rubongoya ate oluvannyuma nzije tubeeko kitugamba.
I think Teso.
Yes.
Please be quick.
Teso sub-region comprising of 10 districts. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
People power.
So these are leaders at the sub-regional level. Now I'm not going to introduce district focal persons to stand up for recognition. All the comrades at the district level stand up for recognition. The 146 districts of Uganda. The rest of us who are seated, clap for them. You registrars, these ones are your bosses, so please clap for them again. You can take your seats. Okay, now let me see if the district focal persons are going to clap better for the ones who they are supervising. Let me ask all registrars to stand up for recognition. These people power, our power, people power, NUP, everywhere, NUP. You can take your seats. These are the registrars, and you can hear the sound of their the vibe they have. I do not intend to introduce the members of parliament. I guess the law will do that. The members of parliament who are here, but I also take recognition of you. I see the media, but I think we'll do maybe some other interviews because we have people from all over the country. I don't know if I should just translate it to one language, but we'll see. I'll be guided by our spokesperson how to go about that. So that is the nature of meeting we have today, and today we are launching the nationwide membership registration drive. I'm sure that is what you've been told. Our president is here to launch the nationwide membership registration drive. We registered members when we launched NUP initially, and the registration has been going on. But now, as we go into the structure formation exercise, we have decided that we need to put aside 1 month to give opportunity to all Ugandans who want to officially join the national platform an opportunity to do that. And so that is going to be the first exercise, which will take 1 month. So beginning 1st of May up to the end of this month, or the end of May, we shall be registering members all across the country. And as you know, the membership card of NUP is just 1,000 shillings. The membership card is 1,000 shillings. The membership cards are available. So we want to take these membership cards as far wide as possible. This is because only people who are members of the party will be allowed to participate in the structures of the party. Are we together? Only people who are members of the party will be allowed to stand for any position within the structures of the party. So that is why we are here, first of all, to launch the membership registration drive. Of course, we are also launching the roadmap of the exercise of structure building, which begins with membership registration. But after registering all our members, we shall come back here and roll out to go and set up structures at every level in this country. We shall have structures right from the village level, parish level, sub-county, constituency, and district in the whole country. And that is why we have leaders from all over the country. I think that is the administrative bit I wanted to clarify, especially for the media, to know the purpose of this engagement. Now, comrades, yesterday I told you already, but maybe I should also register this in the presence of the media, that as NUP, we are doing our best, and I want to appreciate you yet again, like I did yesterday, for all the sacrifice you people have been making in your different places. Thank you very much for the sacrifice. Thank you very much for the work that you do. The work you do, many of you know, you go on radio stations every other day. You are always doing a lot of work everywhere across the country, and we are absolutely grateful to you for the work that you do. But be mindful of the fact that we are the National Unity Platform. Yesterday I told you that even the money that is allocated by Parliament for political parties, NRM takes 75% of it. NUP here takes only 12%. And I told you that with the 12% that we get, we have been able to do in just 3 years what all these parties that have been here have failed to do even for 40 years in the case of NRM. We have been able to do a lot of work to set up mobilization committees all across the country, facilitate the different departments that we have in the party to do different things. So you can see that it takes a lot of sacrifice. And I want to appreciate you, comrades, yet again for the sacrifice that you put in to do the work that you do at your different levels. And that is the same thing that I want to task you as you leave this place. Please know, in some cases we shall facilitate you. Of course, we know that you cannot do this work completely without some facilitation. But if we bring little facilitation, please understand, because with NRM, they don't only use the 75% we are talking about, they also use the state resources. You find that in a district, the DSO is doing NRM work. The ISOs are doing NRM work. The RDC is doing NRM work. All these people, the Gomborora chief and whatever, they conscript them and define that they are using state resources to do the party work. But like I told you yesterday, comrades, we are involved in the struggle for liberation, and there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Once we achieve our victory, things will get better. And of course, yesterday I ended on a point of hope. And of course, our president was in Bujiri yesterday. Where are people from Busoga? Oh, the Busoga team is seated right behind. Thank you so much for giving our president a very good reception yesterday. It was massive. And of course, that gives me hope every day that we shall surely succeed in removing this regime that has brought problems to our people and building a new Uganda that we promise to the people of Uganda every day. The final point I will talk about today is that you, comrades, are staff of the party. You are administrative staff of the party. Even in some cases where you are an elected leader at your respective levels, right now the role you are taking on is administrative in nature. Please do not get dragged into the local politics. We do not want a registrar to take sides. Are we together? A registrar must not take sides, because we've seen that happen many times. That people keep coming here to complain that the registrar, when the registrar is inviting meetings, he or she, you comrades are going to serve all members of the National Unity Platform. You are not supposed to go and say that for me, I have decided to be a supporter of Sasi Marvin against another Tanzi. You are not allowed to do that. And I told you yesterday that you comrades are on probation. I don't know for which position though. NOC 1, NOC 3. People power. So I want to emphasize that you must serve all our people equally and equitably. Do not, and the other thing is that after this exercise, that's when we'll go into the structure formation. At that particular point, we'll discuss how to go about it with the organizing secretary to see how to deal with some of you who have political ambitions. Because we want you to be neutral. We want you to serve all our people equitably and make sure that you do not chase some people or do not give them opportunities and that kind of thing. So those are the comments I wanted to make today. I want to appreciate you so much for the work, for the sacrifice, for choosing to identify with the National Unity Platform, which we for sure know that with the help of God is the next government of the Republic of Uganda. Even now, there is a comment I see on social media. The regime has to work so hard to deal with us because we are ruling over them. Because we are sure 100% that we beat them, and of course they rigged and did whatever. But thank you so much for identifying with NUP. Thank you for the work you do. Yesterday I introduced that gentleman there. Please stand up again. The brother to Lachoto, Ambrose, who was shot 150 times in Kabong. We went to bury him in Kabong. He was our coordinator, and yesterday we observed a moment of silence for him and all our comrades who have perished in different circumstances. But that gentleman, yeah, maybe we'll do the same thing. First, come here quickly, brother, because you can imagine that gentleman was our registrar. He should be here today with us. He should be here with us today. But the soldiers had been looking for him everywhere. And on this particular day, he was coming from watching a football match. You can tell the story in 1 minute again, for the media especially to get that. Your names and what happened to your brother. And why you are here today.
Yeah. And my name is Moya John Bosco from Kabong District, Karamoja Sub-Region. My brother, Machete Lochoto Ambrose, has been a strong supporter of NUP. He has been receiving very many threats. He used to come home, tell us, we have been threatened by ISO, by DPC, that why do you put on the cape of North? Why do you put on T-shirt of North? And it looks like these guys have been tracking his movement, but that day there was a national match. He watched up to 11 to midnight there. When he was going home, these mafias, these killers tracked him and they abducted him on the way, took him a distance around 500 meters from the spot where he was taken. Then he was shot there over 150 bullets. The whole body actually. Even the day of burial, there was no view and you could not even see the face. Yeah. Then that day, we realized there was a very tense situation. We went to police to report the case. They rejected. They chased us from police. They said we have registered a statement. Then when we sat as a family, we realized that it is just a gang thing. Then we went to the DISO. From DISO also, the same thing. Then when we went to the hospital, the same, they were there. We went there to pick the body. Of course, as usual, there is always a postmortem report. We went, they said, wait. We waited almost 5 hours waiting for the postmortem report, but we realized that it is a planned thing. We had to pick the body like that, we got it. Now, even our being here, after the burial actually, we never followed anything. We kept quiet. But they kept on following us also as a family. When we wake up in the morning, we find that there are footmarks of soldiers at the door. They have forgotten some rain, sorry water. They've been waiting for us to come out. They finish us. They said, it's okay. These are the killers. Maybe they have just come maybe to destroy the witnesses. Of course, they did it openly. They had witness. When my brother was taken away, he was taken when he was moving with his friends, coming home. They kidnapped him alone. So even those ones are now not in place. They left the place. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so let's, clap for him, for the courage and being able to speak this. And at this point, I will request all of us to observe the moment of silence, to stand up and observe the moment of silence, not only for our brother Machete, but for all other comrades who have perished in the line of duty, who have perished in this revolution for a better country. May the souls of our departed comrades rest in eternal peace. You have a request, and we are going to deal with that. He's requesting that his brother's picture also be put somewhere at this office of ours. People power. Our power. So these are the challenges that we encounter everywhere. And I'm sure many of you here have been intimidated in the past, have been arrested, have gone through all these challenges. So let us understand that the work we are involved in is not just administrative work. It is struggle work, and we need to stand firm in the face of resistance, in the face of so many challenges. Yesterday, I made a request and warned you, and maybe I should say the same thing here, that if a day reaches and you feel that you can no longer withstand the pressure of this work that we are involved in, go peacefully but leave our registers. Some of these people have been crossing and they go and hand over our registers to the regime. We are going to sue you personally, because when these materials that you're going to be given, these belong to NUP, they do not belong to you. They are not. You can imagine someone going to the regime and taking party cards and party registers and handing them over. But maybe the final thing, to those of you who may want to sell out, you remember when we had just launched People Power, the regime started immediately trying to buy as many people as possible. Mama Jolly, you remember, one of them was given a tractor, Sumani, another one was given what? Most of those people are always begging us, they want to come back. Because NRM just was interested in a photo moment. After that photo moment, it ended there. And so I feel sorry for those who sell out, because they think that maybe they are going to get anything from there. But even if you are to get it, why should you get something so immoral, so evil, at the expense of your people, at the expense of the taxpayers' money? If the regime meets you and gives you 20 million shillings, which budget have they picked that money from? It is money that should be fixing hospitals. That is the money that should make you find someone selling out because of that. Without wasting any other time, I want to invite our leader of the opposition, the Honorable Joel Senyonyi.
Byebyo ebya SG Secretary General David Rubongoya ensonga azitugambye azogedde bulungi mubiwulidde ensonga za kuwanika abantu zaako zakuwa kibiina kyaffe misingi kulaba nti national unity platform eba y'amaanyi ku Africa ne mu nsi yonna ate tusobola nga tutwala okulembeze bw'eggwanga Uganda buteeteesiteese bulungi nga si byabali abalala anoza mututegedde kale tweyanziza nnyo Mukama Katonda nsaba bankumire mwenna tujja kuba tuddamu bwana bakkiriza Donda Lugaba Namugereka bataayo mweraba